Thank you, Ms. President. Now it's time to give the word to young colleagues. And Şeyma Handan Akyön is the next keynote speaker. She is a family medicine specialist from Turkey and representative of the Young Doctors Movement. Her expertise on artificial intelligence in medicine and digital health technologies, and she serves as co-leader of the Digital Health and AI Special Interest Group. Şeyma, the word is yours.
Hello, my dear colleagues, dear professors. My name is Şeyma Handan Akyön, and I'm a family medicine specialist from Turkey. It is an exceptional honor for me to be here as a representative of the Young Family Doctors Movement and taking stage right after Dr. Karin Fleck, the WONCA World President, in this opening session. I'd like to sincerely thank to the WONCA World Conference Scientific Committee, host organizing committee, and Young Family Doctors Movement, who trusted me with this role. To be part of such a historic moment with this very hot topic is truly humbling. Yeah. Today, I will speak about family medicine and artificial intelligence, a human touch. Artificial intelligence, AI, can be briefly defined as machines that mimic human intelligence. From early automated chess programs to today's complex systems. AI now automates routine tasks, scans vast amounts of data, and learns through artificial neurons, which are mimicking our brain's neurons linked together. In short, AI is built by humans for human purposes and to benefit human lives. It has already been transforming every sector, and healthcare is no exception. As family doctors, the first point of contact for the largest patient population, AI's impact on our work is inevitable. As we all know, the secret of family medicine has always been caring for the patient. Today, I'd like to reflect on how AI may influence that mission, and more importantly, how we can ensure it strengthens the human touch in our profession. Let's start with hearing young family doctors' perspectives on AI. When we asked, almost 95% of young family doctors said AI will profoundly affect the future of medicine. In addition to that, their readiness and confidence increased as their knowledge level. This tells us something important. The more we learn, the more we feel prepared to engage AI. And that is why today, my goal is not to overwhelm you with technical details, but to highlight a few essential concepts. So, together, we can raise our readiness for the future. Now let's continue with talk about where AI really shines and where it fails. You may have seen the headline, AI is 4 times better than doctors at diagnosis. But what does it really mean? AI has something we call super memory. Imagine being able to instantly read and recall hundreds of thousands of medical textbooks and research papers. That's what AI does. When it faces a new case, it can immediately match it to the right knowledge. That's something no human can do in real time. So yes, in some areas where recognizing patterns based on memory, AI may appear better. But that doesn't mean it is smarter, more logical, or more caring than us. When it comes to the basic logic, even the best AI today performs poorly. I want to share a recent benchmark that showed something striking. While the average high school student can solve simple reasoning tasks with 100% success, even the newest AI models managed only 9%. This shows us AI lacks common sense, simple reasoning, and most importantly, empathy. And beyond that, when it comes to the real-world complex cases, AI simply cannot keep up with us. Family medicine, as you know, combines both worlds. On one side, we analyze data and recognize patterns. On the other side, we are dealing with uncertainty, relationships, and human stories. So, where AI can help us? In pattern-based domain, AI can save us time and enhance accuracy. It can interpret X-rays, ECGs, other medical images like fundus images to support the diagnostic process and estimates risk factors for conditions such as diabetic retinopathy and Alzheimer's disease. And it can analyze electronic health records and even transcribe and summarize doctor-patient conversation. But in the non-pattern-based domain, understanding the patient's context, building trust, offering therapeutic relationship, which means healing comes from only relationship between doctor and patient. In these areas, human will always remain essential. Of course, many ask, can we trust AI in medicine? There is a common myth that AI is always a black box. In other words, we put in some data and get a result, but have no idea that result was produced by the system. That's called black box. And probably this perception comes from our everyday exposure to AI chatbots like ChatGPT. Now, imagine this. You are in an emergency room and a machine suggests a treatment for a patient, but no one can explain why. Would you accept it? Of course not. That's why medical AI must be explainable. It means understanding why a system reached a particular conclusion. And this is not optional. Worldwide regulations and ethical frameworks are already in place. For example, European Union AI Act. Under these regulations, today's medical AI tools must be explainable and also evidence-based. So what does that mean in practice, evidence-based? These systems are trained entirely on medical knowledge and sources. Every conclusion must be backed a clear, verifiable medical rationale. And if the system does not know the answer, it must say so, rather than making something up. That's kind of AI we can begin to trust, right? Now, let me tell you about something fascinating. The world's second largest AI lab has launched a new field called the psychiatry of AI. This is not the same as human psychiatry. It's about exploring the inner world of AI, trying to understand how it thinks and why it sometimes gets things wrong. Because, let's face it, sometimes AI makes things up. It invents facts. We call these hallucinations. And in medicine, hallucinations can be dangerous. This new discipline is asking, why does AI hallucinate? And more importantly, how can we stop it? So, over time, AI will become not only more powerful, but also more transparent and safe. Let's look at today's doctors. Today, most of the doctors, including myself, usually focus on one or two specialties. We often rely on personal experiences, facing heavy administrative burdens, and need frequent referrals. And unfortunately, this leads us to short visits, long waiting time for patients, and high burnout level for physicians. But the future can look very different. Now imagine the year 2035. Family doctors who know how to use AI wisely, what I like to call super doctors. They can cover the knowledge of 10 or more specialties with the AI supermemory, consulting only for the rare and complex cases, making decisions not just from their personal experience, but from global cumulative medical knowledge. Using AI-supported imaging and diagnostics, I couldn't say it, I'm sorry. You got it, I'm sorry. Imaging right at the bedside. And bringing specialized care even to undeserved areas. Delegating routine tasks and repetitive tasks to the AI, and leaving more time for higher level cognitive works. And most importantly, having more time for patient-centered care and therapeutic relationship. And that brings me to my final message. AI can take over much of the routine work and offer us a valuable opportunity to focus on what truly matters, our connections with the patients. In this way, AI could strengthen doctor-patient relationship worldwide. As Eric Topol reminds us in his book, Deep Medicine, the greatest opportunity AI offers is the chance to restore the human touch in medicine. Thus, with the help of AI, we can even be more empathetic, more present, and ultimately more human in our work. Dear colleagues, I sincerely thank each of you for your attention and participation. Thank you again to the host organizing and scientific committee. Today, I have given you only a concise overview of this vast topic. If you would like to explore it more deeply, I warmly suggest you joining Professor Richard Roberts' keynote and plenary session on Friday about preserving human elements in medicine. And if you are curious about the practical use of AI and how AI can support more equitable healthcare, I strongly recommend joining 3 valuable workshops by Digital Health and Artificial Intelligence Special Interest Group. One is in tomorrow, and the other 2 is on, on Sunday. If you would like to continue to conversation and collaborate, please feel free to reach out. My and our special interest group contact information here on the screen. And last but not least, I warmly invite you all to the WONCA Europe 2028, Istanbul, Turkey. Thank you.